Hey everybody. It was a long day today. Uh, just had a few thoughts on my mind. Thought I'd make a quick little vlog or whatever you want to call this, I guess. Um, it's it's so easy today to get lost in a lot of the nonsense, to get caught up with money problems, to get caught up with politics, and get you know what how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to eat? How am I going to feed my family? And yeah, especially now. And you know, especially in America, a lot of people tend to, forget just how many blessings are around us right now. And I just kind of wanted to record this. I don't know, just it it kind of this kind of kicks you back down to what's really important. At least it kicked me down a little bit. And so yeah, starting back with the real first statement in the Lord's Prayer: "Give us today our daily bread." And yeah, a lot of us are very unappreciative, and we I don't say want to say we take advantage, but we're very entitled, especially in America. There's food everywhere you look. Um, it, we complain about everything. Oh, the car payment, but you're eating, and nobody realizes that this could be taken away at any moment. Like you're bitching about your car payment. How would you like to have no food? And you know what? Then you might turn to God. You might forget about all this transgender nonsense and gay rights and just it's such an entitled mess. This is what bored people do. They have nothing, literally nothing to worry about. So they find problems. And this is the society we live in. And that's what there is no suffering. There is so much blessing. Anyway, my whole I'm not going to go into a big rant about society and its problems. I just kind of hope we could kind of talk about this just a little bit. And we'll go to Matthew 6. And this has a lot to do with you know your faith and realizing what's important. And do not fear. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. Do they not sow or reap or store away in barns? Yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? And he's telling the truth here. Like, the birds of heaven even rely on him, and he takes care of them. We don't. We rely on ourselves. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And this is the whole walking on water thing. I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but anyway. It's about putting your life in his hands. And I guess this whole thought started out of Genesis 28. Something I've read 100 times, and it never really clicked with me. I just kind of went by it. It's the Jacob's Ladder incident. But does anybody remember what the promise was after wrestling with the angel? What Jacob promised? Yeah, he made a vow. And and it's pretty humbling. Early the next morning, Jacob took a stone he had placed under his head and set it up as a pillar and poured oil on top of it. He called that place Beit El, meaning the house of God, though the city used to be called Luz. Then Jacob made a vow, saying, "If Yah will be with me, and will watch over me on this journey I am taking, and will give me food to eat and clothes to wear, so that I might return safely to my father's household, then Yah will be my God. And this stone that I have set up as a pillar will be God's house. And of all you give me, I will give a tenth." This is all he's asking. He's not asking for riches. He's not asking for women. He's not asking for lands and cars. And no, he's just saying, God, if you keep me, give me food, put clothes on my back, and return me to my father's house in peace, then you will be my God. And that's all he wants. And I think that's a good motto to live by, especially with whatever might be coming. I just implore everyone to kind of look at life that way. You're not going to be able to take it all with you. Anyway, I just thought I would share that. Yeah. Hey, give your tenth. Jacob did it. Doesn't have to be a church. Give it to the poor. Whatever you have done to the least of these, you've done it to me. All right. Have a good night, everyone.